Hello, it's time for a new video. I wanted to show you my latest, I think it's my own invention, but I'm not sure. There are similar things, but not quite as this one. It's a kind of, it's a gearbox. It's the idea comes from the harmonic drive gearbox, which I have a animation here. How harmonic drives works. It consists of the input shaft is driving this green wave generator, as it's called, and it deforms this flex gear. And this flex gear has two gears less or more than the outer gear. And because they don't match up exactly, they will each turn of this green wave generator, the outer gear will actually move two cogs in one direction, depending on if it has two more gears or two less gears. I think this is a not so good idea actually, because it this deforming of the flexing gear it requires a lot of force. Often you see kind of ball bearings in this wave generator, and it's a lot of friction there, and it's this flexing gear will eventually, or at risk at least, to suffer from fatigue, material fatigue and break. They are quite stable, but I think it's not. Why do it this complicated? I think my idea is much smarter. I have a planetary gear, and I have some. These planet gears are actually slightly flexing, which enables it to be completely without the backlash. That is one of the benefits with the harmonic drive. It's without backlash because it's tension. There's always tension, so it's spring loaded with the cogs. But this one also has that. But this one only has to be flexible enough to just compensate for the backlash. This one needs to be very much more flexible because it has to jump over a whole cog, which is, I think, is unnecessary, and it requires more force than necessary. This is a 3D printed gearbox on top of a NEMA 17 motor, and to be extra cheap and simple to make it as a DIY thing, I have actually, what do you call it, pebble gun or like air gun shots that are steel, and they work like bearings. And on top of this one is the outer outgoing gear, and this one has, since I have 3 planets, the base gear has 75 cogs total, and this one has 78. So it has 3 more cogs, which corresponds to each of the planet gears. And when this spins, it's first of all it's a gear reduction from the planetary gear, and then there is this 25 to 1 gear reduction from the way this works, similar to a planetary gear, to a harmonic drive gear. And it only needs one proper ball bearing on top here, just to keep it from popping off like that. And then I have just a locking nut here, and when I run this, I run it with a small Arduino Nano and some driver cards. And when I add power here, you can see spinning quite slow. I'm not quite sure what the reduction is, but it's, yeah, you can see. And it's actually quite sturdy, even if I hold it. Okay, I can hardly stop it with my hand actually. And okay, I didn't I didn't screw this one on now, but it's quite sturdy, and it's yeah, it's hard to put it on a movie, but it's completely without backlash actually. And it's, as you can see, it's a very thin pancake, and yeah, quite powerful. And since these ball bearings are on the outer rim like this, it's quite sturdy in this direction. It will take a lot of load. Yep. Okay. Thank you. That's all from me today. See you later.